and then you'll die.
What's up guys, it's Mobzs and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to try to get more comfortable on the tricks I do every day. It's like, some people would think of it as faking your style, but I don't think it's really faking your style unless you're going out of your way. Like really out of your way to learn it a certain way. But at the same time, if you learn it a certain way, wouldn't that be your new style? Anyway, for my tricks, I tend to not think about them and do them, but when I look at the recording, like it looks sketchy and a lot of tic-tacking. But today I'm gonna change that, at least for the, like I said, the tricks I do every day. So these tricks will be like shove, pop shove, front shove, and so on, whatever I think about while doing it. But yeah, I'm gonna show you like an exaggerated, kind of exaggerated example of what I mean. Like, I don't think about it and I look back at it, it's like, oh shoot, that was garbage. I am riding. Oh shoot, my board's backwards. And like, I wouldn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh, I just did a shove. But like, if you look at that, and if that's like in a line or a video, that looks extremely ugly. But today, I want to fix that. Let's start off with the ollie. The ollie's like the easiest one to fix. I normally do it like this. Not thinking about it, get over crack, whatever. But I'm trying to get in the habit of tweaking it out no matter what's the situation. Like, oh, I'm going down a 3-stair. I know I could clear it just by that rocketed ollie, but I want to clean it up, get it better, more tweak, more bone.
Basically, you want your base comfortable ollie
be a boned ollie, exactly.
Yeah, more stylish and tweaked.
So let's try it. I got the tweak I wanted, but I want to roll away cleanly. So I'm trying like every bone in my body not to, but alright, let's go.
You tried fakie too, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, but I want to get it regular first, then we'll move on to fake.
Alright. Do you have any recommended tips as to what you're doing to actually...
Okay. Well, I'll tell you the process in my head. I'm trying to...
Foot placement first.
Well, foot placement, I try to go kind of in the middle of the board. I pop for an ollie. And I slide like normal, but when I get to like the peak of my ollie and like get kind of level out, I try to exaggerate pushing forward so back comes up a little more. But obviously it's not to that point yet. But in my head, it feels like I'm doing that.
So basically you're trying to do physically what you're thinking mentally.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it's like, in order to get to that point, it's practice and
obviously
to get the muscle memory so your body knows exactly what to do. But mentally, I'm doing it, just not physically.
Number one tip, practice what you want to do.
Yeah, all this is practice, basically. I'm just recording my practice steps, I guess. All right,
there you go.
Right here.
Pretty good. Well. Another beautiful one. I feel like that one's better. It wasn't as high, but it was boned.
Yeah.
Try to go with a bit more speed.
Oh,
a little, like probably like a little extra speed. Try to come with your comfort zone a little bit. It would help, trust me, for clearing stuff.
Okay.
Same thing though.
A little more speed, slightly out of my comfort zone.
Slightly.
I might fall.
I say go more 5.
I don't know, my luck when it comes to going with speed, I could do the simplest trick and land primo.
I land primo by just jumping and landing back on your foot.
Yes. I'll do a body varial and land primo.
Alright, let's go.
I didn't go fast. I'll go faster.
That was beautiful though. There you go.
Not as nice,
Yeah, the point is you trying to get it boned, so.
Okay, one more.
What's going on?
No,
Darvin?
you good. Internet star.
You got this.
Darvin McKinney.
You still got it? Even though the wheels are nice.
Yeah, I got it.
Nice and new.
Thanks.
Alright,
Alright.
shove it.
Alright, yeah. Just a quick shove. Try to make it look like I'm comfortable.
End of the video again?
No,
I'm going home.
I can get it better. I can get it. Oh, come on.
That was beautiful.
Good luck. Look at my feet.
Don't worry about the feet. We worry about how it looks. That was beautiful. You do that down like a 10, so you think they're gonna worry about your feet.
Alright, I thought I'd end this video off. I thought I'll end this video off with a little interview with Lorenzo, so we get more of an insight of his process of how he learned tricks or how he get more comfortable learning tricks. If you don't know, Lorenzo started skateboarding recently, but he's progressed a lot to the point where he's learning tricks like really, really quickly, and at the same time getting comfortable learning the tricks. So tell him, like, how long have you been skating?
Well, I first started skateboarding officially, like I put my feet on a board, probably late 2017, probably like around September-ish.
So like almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, just about a little more than 3 years and some change, basically.
Yeah.
But when I first started, I wasn't too sure if I wanted to continue or not. It was when he lent me his board. He told me if I skated it, then, you know, I could keep it. So I was like, you know what, this is a free board, might as well just try it out, you know. And once you get over that first phase of if this is what I want to do or not, you know, falling down, you know, that fear of falling and all that embarrassment, all that good stuff, it's just straight up, you gotta go there and practice. You can't run away from it. You have to go out, you have to practice and try to do it as much as possible, because think about it as like walking. When you first start walking, you walk as much as possible. Your parents leave you on the floor that you get used to walking. You know, you gotta do it as much every day, basically. Skate every day. Like Aaron Cairo say, skate to the store, skate to your church, skate to work. If you don't live far, skate to work if you have to. But at the same time, if you could, if it's possible, try to use safety gears or like helmets, knee pads, elbow pads, all that good stuff. It's gonna help you get comfortable way faster. But I didn't have any of those things, but it still worked out, so it's no excuse.
The main thing I wanted to get from you is, what is your process of learning a new trick, and how do you get it to the point where you look and feel comfortable doing that trick?
Okay. I can use an example. Let's use kickflip for an example, a simple example. Let's just say you already learned the ollie or whatever. Try to get better at the ollie first before you move on to the kickflip, because ollie is like the key trick to get the kickflip. You know, you just change in the way you flick off the board, the way you slide your foot up the board. So try to get better at the ollie first, get comfortable with the ollie first. Go back a few steps, get comfortable with the basics. And then you gradually build yourself up to the new trick. Like you try flicking it, different directions, different speeds, different pressure, I don't know, just play around with it, see which one you like the most, and then when you find the one you like the most, try to recreate it over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. Then you try to land with one foot on the board, you try to land with the next foot on the board, and then when you feel like you got that consistently, you just got to give that one attempt to where you commit, and just see what happens from there, because you would never know, you might land it the first time you commit to it, so don't be afraid to commit. But I'm not saying go there and just throw yourself down a 10 stair thinking, you know, I can land a trick because Lorenzo said if I do this enough times down a 5 stair, I should be able to do it down a 10 stair. You still got to work your way up to that. So you can't just skip all those stairs or whatever. It's all about the gradient and facing your fear. You get over that one try, that one fear basically. So
After you learn the kickflip, how do you get more comfortable doing the kickflip, as well as like look more comfortable doing it?
First tip I would say is, after you already understand, hey, you could kickflip or whatever, you could do it if you want to, I guess. Or if you weren't to that point yet, I would say you have to go there and continue on doing it. You have to do it consistently, even if it's gonna be days where you have it, and it's gonna be days where you don't. You just can't get it to happen.
What if you're already consistent doing the kickflip, but you're consistent? Yeah, you're consistent doing like a rocket kickflip.
Okay, if you could kickflip and you don't like the way you kickflip,
yeah,
you stop and you change your foot position. That's my number one tip, because that's a perfect example of me. I learned rocket kickflips. I could have just rocket kickflip anything.
Yeah.
But I saw my friend Jason kickflips before, and it was like...
Shout out to Jason.
Yeah, my boy. He did a kickflip one time in front of me, and he caught it with his back foot, and I was like, you know, I see it on YouTube a lot, but seeing it in person is different. So I was like, you know, how you did that, show me what you did. And he was just like, you know, just change your foot position, put it up here instead of way down here, and flip more in that direction or whatever, and do the exact same thing with your back foot. And that one tip he gave me changed my kickflips forever. And like, ever since I learned better kickflips, I would be like constantly changing them, like depending on what obstacle I go in for. Like doing it over something further back on the board, just doing it on flat, mid-range, I guess, doing it down something, a little close up to the nose, because you don't need to really like flick as much, I guess. So change your foot position, play around with it, just fling your foot out there, see what happens or whatever.
Yeah.
And when you find one you like, you try to understand it. You do it over and over. When you find a specific flick or specific style, you do it over and over, over and over, over and over, until you embed that in your head. Just like how you learned the rocket to kickflip in the first place. So
yeah.
Just be consistent in what you find, I guess.
Just like how I practiced the tricks earlier in this video, I found a way I wanted to do it. I described how I wanted to do it. I found out how to do it. Then I just practice that over and over and over again until it gets to the point where when you think about a kickflip or a pop shove or wherever trick it is, that's the way you do it.
You want to become consistent to the point to where it's like second nature. It's almost like if you could ollie, you would understand. You just riding, you just throw an ollie down, you would understand the second nature at a certain point. So you want to do the same thing. And two, do it every time you skate. I know sometimes you'll be like, I might be afraid that I'm going to fall this time, or I really want to do it because I know I could fall this time. I already know I did it before. I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
No. Just go out there and do it. Even if you don't land it, still attempt it. If you hurt yourself and you don't want to do it again, at least you tried it. Every time you go skate, try the trick. You would get way more comfortable. You wouldn't even notice it. It's just going to come and you're going to be like, wow, I didn't even know I could kickflip with this.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, so I think I got everything I needed for how to be more comfortable doing a trick. So my question to you is, what is your best trick? Okay, what's your most difficult trick? Let's start off with that.
My most difficult tricks thus far was either the regular inward heel flip or the nollie inward heel flip.
Yeah.
I landed both before, but I'll be honest, I don't know if I could do it again unless I really, like I say, use my own tips, go out there and practice it, and put in that work.
What would you consider your best trick, as in like what trick looks the best to you?
Looks? It doesn't have anything to do with difficulty.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have to do with difficulty, but it has to do with it looks the best, and you could do it like down stuff consistently.
My most comfortable.
Your most comfortable trick, basically.
Alright, so I would say probably it's a battle between three tricks, honestly. Kickflip, heel flip, and pop shovels. Those are three tricks. If I was to try it down or up or on flat, any obstacle, they can come before any other tricks. And honestly, the kickflip and heel flip comes before the 180, surprisingly. I don't know how, but that's how it is. I'm way more comfortable with kickflips and heel flips at this point. So, shove, kickflip, heel flip.
Alright, that's it. If you want to check out Lorenzo, his stuff will be in the description as usual. Leave a suggestion what you want to see us do in the comments below. Whether it be you want to see him learn a certain trick, or you want to see me learn a certain trick, or you have a challenge for us, like leave it in the comments below. Like I read every single comment because it's not a lot. I still have a small YouTube channel and I still have a small fan base, so I'm reading every single comment.
come on Instagram and DM us too if you want to get to know us more on a personal level. Become friends or whatever. We're not mean people. We're friendly people here in the Bahamas. So you can message us on Instagram and ask whatever question. If you don't want it to be public on YouTube or whatever, just message us in our DMs or whatever. We'll answer you. We'll reply back.
Yeah. And thank you for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, like I said, and subscribe. Please subscribe.
You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, but why not? Think about that.
Like, why? It's a few seconds.
Literally just tap it and boom, you help us.
Like,
if you make a YouTube channel, we would like your stuff too. So just like us.
I'll give you 5 seconds just to scroll down a little bit and hit that like button. 5 seconds.
Like,
You didn't like the video yet?
wow.
Why didn't?
Wow.
That was 5 seconds. You could just move your mouse down and hit that like button. If you're watching on the phone, just tap that like button. Even easier.
You know what? Forget all those tips I give you. If you like this video, you're gonna learn whatever trick you wanna learn. Instantly. I'm telling you, like, just like the video and go try afterwards. If you don't learn it, you could unsubscribe.
Okay, I don't know about that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I guess we're out. Peace.